yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Amma ba'du. Pertama-tama marilah kita panjatkan puji syukur kehadirat Allah Subhanahu wa taala yang telah memberikan nikmat iman dan Islam sehingga kita dapat berkumpul melalui Zoom ini, ingin belajar bersama ya, mendapatkan manfaat insyaallah. Apa kabar teman-teman semua? Mudah-mudahan sehat-sehat selalu, senantiasa Allah berkahi. Alhamdulillah, senang sekali. Perkenalkan, saya Pravita Sari, tapi biasa dipanggil Miss Pipit. Saya sebagai PA dan Marketing Al-Siddiq International School, yang insya Allah pada kesempatan kali ini akan memandu webinar ya di pagi hari ini, di mana webinar ini ya tentang classroom management. Berbicara tentang classroom management ini, tentu setiap kita ingin menjadi pendidik, ingin menjadi guru yang terbaik, ya, yang bisa menaklukkan kelasnya untuk menjadi kelas yang menyenangkan, kelas yang mengasihkan, ya, kelas yang nyaman dan berprestasi tentunya. Nah, apalagi di zaman sekarang ini, anak-anak yang kita hadapi itu aktif ya dengan segala berbagai gizi yang masuk ke dalam tubuhnya. Nah, namun dalam kenyataannya para pendidik ya atau guru ini masih menemukan kesulitan dalam menghandle anak-anak di dalam kelas. Nah, pertanyaannya, faktor apa saja yang membuat kita sebagai guru ini sulit dalam menghandle kelas ya? Kemudian tips-tips apa dan trik apa saja yang harus kita lakukan ya sebagai seorang guru dalam memanage kelas. Nah, pada kesempatan kali ini ya, semua ini akan dibahas oleh narasumber kita yang sudah hadir pada pagi hari ini. Ya, beliau adalah Direktur Operasional Al-Siddiq International School. Ya, kemudian dalam kesempatan ini pula kita ya akan di sesi pertama ini ya pemateri yaitu Mr. Tony Yunanto SPDMM akan menyampaikan ya materi, dan kemudian di sesi kedua kita akan ada tanya jawab. Namun sebelumnya mari kita sama-sama ya mengawali kegiatan kita dengan basmalah. Mudah-mudahan Allah senantiasa menyertai dan meridhoi apa yang kita lakukan dan yang kita lakukan saat ini ya menjadi catatan amal kebaikan kita yang bisa kita tularkan kepada anak didik kita. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Baik, untuk selanjutnya kepada Mr. Tony Yunanto SPDMM kami persilakan.
Ya, baik, jazakumullah khairan, Ms. Pipit ya atas openingnya. Yeah, thank you very much for all fellow teachers who have attended this webinar. Yeah, inshallah, this will be not only enhancing our skills, yeah, especially within pedagogy, but also there will be another webinar. There will be other webinars, yeah, integrated with marketing plans in order to introduce our school, yeah, as as a knowledgeable institution, yeah, with full of potential teachers. Okay, so you know that classroom management holds a very important role, right? Yeah. And welcome to today's webinar on English classroom instructions for classroom management. Honestly, I'm thrilled to have each and every one of you here, whether you're an experienced teacher looking to enhance your classroom management skills or newcomer eager to establish a positive and effective learning environment. Yeah. So, you know, classroom management is the cornerstone of successful learning experience. It's not just about keeping things in order, but it's about creating an atmosphere where students feel motivated, engaged, and excited to learn. Yeah, today we're going to explore practical and effective English classroom instructions that can transform everyone's teaching space into a hub of productivity and enthusiasm. Yeah. So I believe that Ms. Vipit has given you two modules or two handouts that we will discuss today, right, Ms. Vivek? Yes, very good. Yeah. Today we have an icebreaker. Yeah. I'd like to initiate with quizzes. Of course, you know quizzes, right? Yeah, everyone knows about quizzes. Yeah. So yeah, I'd like to initiate to share my screen first. Wait, I will share my screen. Okay, and then I will open quizzes that I have made here. Can everyone see this one? Can everyone see my screen? Kelihatan ya, Miss ya? Kelihatan. Okay, good. Then I'd like
Dengar.
to, yeah, thank you. I'd like to initiate the quizzes here. Okay, and then I'd like to share the link. Wait, this. Mhm. Okay, maybe it takes only 30 seconds to open. Okay, then I'd like to share this link or URL to the inbox, maybe the chatting room here, and everyone can join. Yeah. By the time you join, your name will appear here within the participants column. Okay. So I'm waiting for you to join first. Come on, everyone, please join. Miss Pipit join too, yeah. Okay. Miss Rubian, Miss Juwita, Mr. Umer,
Cuy, ini klik di mana ya?
Miss Nia. Okay. Just click the link, guys, and then join. Ustaz Fahriza Musaki. Okay. Still waiting for the others. Miss Nabila, and then Miss Retno, Mr. Ahmad Haryanto. Okay, so 8 participants so far we have here. Ada 8 peserta. Ya, jadi ini sifatnya kalau di dalam KBM itu semacam pretest ya. Jadi diharapkan ya, Mr. Dedi, oke, good. Mr. Rahman, ya, the headmaster of kindergarten, welcome. So, kalau ini di KBM itu layaknya pretest ya. Jadi pretest ini, ya, this one is on in order to, to measure the prior knowledge, the prior knowledge of students before we conduct a new lesson. Yeah. By the time we have our pretest, and then we conduct it, and then we have the, what is it, the initial results of the students. And then we do the teaching and learning process, and then you can do the post-test after. Yeah. And then you compare the results. Yeah, whether your teaching skills or teaching conveyance is effective or not. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Harris is behind. Okay. Okay. This one is Miss Ambarians or Mr. Ambarians. Miss Omitter. Okay, no problem. We have 12 participants here. Maybe Miss Pipit would like to join.
I haven't gotten the chat.
The,
I don't know.
the chat,
This is
you
not
can
my
check
laptop.
with this one, Miss. Oh, Mr. Amber. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Amber. You can see the chat here, Miss. Yeah. It was delivered by me, by TY Tony Ananto, and then you just simply click this one, and then you join. That's all. It's very easy. How to play. Okay. Second hadir. Good, good. Okay, kita langsung saja mulai ya. We have 12 participants in here. Maybe plus Miss Sri Kartini. Welcome. Ahlan. Salam. Okay, Miss Bibit, gimana? Skip dulu nggak apa-apa. It's okay. Oh, Mr. Bayu. Okay, Mr. Bayu, the PE, physical education teacher, right? Mr. Bayu, right? If I'm mistaken, yes. Ah, okay, yes. Mashallah, Miss Rubian is very active PE teacher, yeah, physical education. Thank you, Miss Rubian. Okay, without further ado, would like to start our quizzes here. Yeah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Oh, plus Miss Retno. Okay, people are saying Miss Retno had joined before. So we have two Retnos, maybe different Retno. Yeah. Okay, plus Miss Pipit. MashaAllah. Finally, Miss Pipit, yeah. Okay, we just start. We just
Finally.
start, yeah.
Mhm.
Here we go. Before we have Mr. Bian, number one, Mr. Bear, number two, and Mr. Ahmad Arianto, number three. Inshallah. Number four, Miss Nika, number five, Mr. Didi. Okay, Miss Rubia is still on the top. Oh, mashallah. It's Miss Rubia and Mr. Bear. Inshallah, Mr. Bear on the top, number one. Okay, number one is Mr. Rubia, number two is Mr. Ahmad Arianto, number three is Mr. Didi. Miss Rubia is number four now. Inshallah, Mr. Bear is leading with a score of 5,030. And then Mr. Ahmad Arianto with 3,180. Okay, Didi is up top. Rubia is coming up in second. Nice. Okay, Mr. Bear still leading. Number one, okay. Miss Rubia is coming up. Into the fourth. Then Mr. Didi is in second. Okay, Miss Lina is coming up to the fifth. Okay, Miss Aisha coming up to the sixth. Been wondering where Miss Pipit is. Okay, Miss Pipit, come on, Miss Pipit.
Saya nggak nemuin pertanyaannya nih. Karena host kali ya.
betul. Ide laptop Dedi. Okay, Mr. Dedi is leading, number one. Mr. Umer is the second. Mr. Ahmad Haryanto is third. Okay. Mr. Umer. Second battle Ahmad. Okay. Nice. Nice try. Okay. First one is Mr. Dedi. Number two is Mr. Umer. The third one is Mr. Ahmad Haryanto. The fourth is Miss Rodia. Fifth is Miss Mia. Sixth is Miss Aisha. First seven is Mr. Amerito. First seven is Mr. Fahri Samuzaki. Number eight is Mr. Ambarian. Nine is Miss Trikati. Ten is Miss Tika. And Miss Welcome. Next is Mr. Bayu. And then Miss Nadila is the third. Okay. Oh, still ongoing? Okay. Let's wait until finish first. Miss Rubia, why were you panicked? Okay. Oh, Miss Bipin, you didn't find the question. Okay, okay. Maybe you didn't have a window. Kalau tampilan stock itu tampilan layar apa ya tampilan apa screen share apa berarti ini sudah dari apa tampilan Windows lainnya. Okay, oh Mr. Rita Mutaki is the second, nice. And now Mr. Umer is the third. Okay, great. We're trying to get this Mr. Ahmad Haryanto. Okay. Is it all done? Okay, still going on. Mr. Shin, SHID, yeah. Oh, Mr. Siddiq maybe, yeah. Something else? Okay. Maybe finish first. Let's discuss about this. Okay. Yeah, while waiting for all finish here, yeah, I'd like to start my presentation dealing with this. Yeah, dealing with the cluster management, of course. Wait, I'm searching my okay, this one. Okay. Yeah, congratulations for the winner, eh? Inshallah, I will prepare something for the winner. Yeah, let me see first. Let me memorize the winner. The first one is Mr. Dedi, eh? Number two is Mr. Fakhrizat. Number three is Mr. Umer. Okay, remind me, yeah? Mr. Dedi, and then Mr. Fakhrizat Muzaki, and then Mr. Umer. I have something for you. Okay? Inshallah, by Monday. Okay, thank you for the rest. Yeah, Mr. Ahmad Haryanto, Ms. Rubia, Ms. Aisha, Ms. Nia, Mr. Amber, and Ms. Rikatini, and Mr. Roger. Okay, good job. Okay, guys. Yeah. Today, to the main topic. Yeah, we have two modules to discuss today. Yeah, the first one is this. The first one is dealing with the, in general, yeah, English instructions for classroom management, and the second one we will practice of all candidates expressions and also dialogues. Okay, ya. Jadi ada dua modul yang kita akan bahas. Yang pertama secara umum, ya, terkait slide ini langsung saja ya. Without further ado, I'd like to start this one. And of course, later, I will be very open, yeah, towards any question and answer session. Okay. Yep. Everyone congratulated each other. Nice. I would like to start the slideshow here. Everyone, okay, maybe you can a little bit pay attention. So English instructions for classroom management. Yeah, you know that classroom management encompasses various techniques and strategies utilized by educators to create an environment conducive, yeah, to teaching and learning, ensuring that students are engaged and on task. Yeah. Jadi kita tahu bahwasanya classroom management atau ya manajemen kelas ya mengarahkan kita, memandu kita terhadap berbagai teknik dan strategi yang digunakan oleh pendidik untuk menciptakan lingkungan suasana yang kondusif ya terhadap pengajaran dan pembelajaran. Memastikan bahwasanya siswa-siswi are engaged, ya benar-benar terangkul ya dalam tanda kutip and on task dan mereka semua alert dengan segala sesuatu yang diinstruksikan ya. Maybe before we start, would like to open for a little bit chit chat. I'm gonna ask maybe randomly some persons dealing with your classroom management experience. Wait, what about Miss Pipit? Miss Pipit, Miss Pipit, of course, you've ever taught any classes of yours, right? Pastinya pernah ngajar, dong? Yeah. Okay, maybe can you a little bit your memorable, your very, or your most memorable experience dealing with classroom management? Please share, Miss.
Share about to handle the
Your
class.
experience, your most memorable of classroom management.
Okay, when I um, teach ya in the classroom, ketika apa namanya di dalam kelas itu, um, dalam hal memanage kelas ya, Mister ya.
Mhm.
Okay, I always give the student about an ice breaking for breaking
Ice
their
breaking,
brain.
nice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the first time I always give something that first impression, the best first
Okay.
impression. Selalu
Mhm.
saya berikan dengan ice breaking sebagai
Mhm.
upaya untuk apa ya menciptakan suasana untuk mereka ini dulu apa
Okay.
inilah terpecah nih sel-sel otaknya supaya mereka
Okay,
senang dulu
nice.
gitu. Itu yang
Nice.
selalu.
What kind of ice breaking activity did you conduct
Um,
with your
for
students?
example, for the kindergarten or for a student range usia misalnya TK TK gitu ya.
Mhm.
Uh,
Mhm.
when I want to share about, I give the circle for the students.
Mhm. Mhm.
I give the circle, so I give something activity ya, activity like in and out. In ketika
Okay.
mereka untuk masuk gitu in, nah mereka masuk ke
Mhm.
lingkaran, kemudian
Okay.
keluar out, mereka loncat gitu.
Okay.
Atau
Okay.
untuk karena anak-anak itu lebih apa ya senang untuk sesuatu yang bergerak, saya berikan
Okay.
misalnya contohnya hop like a frog gitu misalnya loncat seperti katak gitu. Nah itu untuk
Okay. Very
menyalurkan
interesting.
energi mereka supaya setelah
Hmm.
bergerak itu mereka pay attention-nya lebih seperti itu.
Nice, 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 nice experience, Miss. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'd
Ya.
like to address Mr. Umer to share about your classroom management experience. Please, Mr. Umer.
Sorry, I'm sorry if my voice is a little bit
It's okay,
muffled.
no problem. No problem at all, Mr. Umer. Okay,
It's
please share.
so on my experience as on a classroom. Sometimes,
How do you make your class conducive, Mr. Umer? What is your best technique?
how to break my condition. Sometimes I give them ice breaking games. Like my favorite games is a trip to the moon. Sometimes
Okay,
I
it's a very good game. Okay.
sometimes I do this game during my English class. So I
Mm-hmm.
told the students to say I'm good. I'm going to the moon. My name is Umair.
Mm-hmm.
I will bring an
Okay.
umbrella. So I told them to. So I told them to mention something that
Mm-hmm.
the word started with the same letter with their name. So like Umair started with U.
Okay. You give them challenge, eh?
Yeah, and I will bring umbrella.
Nice.
For
Did you give
example,
also reward to them?
uh, no, I don't give them reward, but
Okay.
it looks like they have pressure to follow up
I
the game.
see.
And I have uh, other idea of ice breaking games. Like for example, like
Okay.
false and correct. For example, I told the
Mm-hmm.
students we breathe with carbon
Mm-hmm.
dioxide. They would say false.
Mm-hmm.
And for a good
Mm-hmm.
statement like all not all the leaves are green, they would say correct.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Okay. So it's like assessing their logics like that.
yeah, I think that's all from me.
Okay. Nice. Nice experience, Mr. Lumer. It's very inspiring. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Lumer. Yeah. So establishing classroom rules and expectations. Yeah. Miss Pippin just now stated to us, conveyed that the instructions must be clear. Yeah. By the time we set rules or we convey something, yeah, aka the instructions that we want the students to behave, it must be clear. Yeah. It is stated that establishing clear and consistent rules helps set expectations and fosters a positive learning environment. Yeah. For example, like by the time we set a very well structured and clear instructions, and then the students will do something. Of course, yeah, there will be some students who will misbehave. Yeah. And the meaning of rules here is the commitment. Yeah, we need to make commitment. And student involvement, like what Mr. Mayor and Ms. Pipit just now stated, that student involvement is very, very vital, necessary, or important. We need to engage students in the rule-making process, promoting accountability and respect for the established guidelines. Okay, creating a positive classroom environment. Yeah, before we discuss the 2 points here, I would like to address Miss Robia maybe. Miss Robia, can you say something about how to create a positive classroom environment? This Miss Robia. Is Miss Robia still here? Wait, I'm still checking. Okay. Maybe if Miss Rob is not here, Miss Rohma can say something dealing with how to create a positive classroom environment. Miss Rohma, of course, you have a lot of experiences, right? Yes. Can you say something about how to create a positive classroom environment with your experience? Miss Rohma?
Yeah, Assalamualaikum. I'm sorry,
Waalaikumsalam
my
warahmatullahi
signal
wabarakatuh.
internet going out.
It's okay, no problem.
Okay. Sorry, pardon me. What about, sorry, Mister?
How to create a positive classroom environment within your experience.
Okay. For the first, my student come in your class, our class, we can say and hug with
Okay.
smile,
Mhm.
smile and full hug, yeah, full hug, and then
Okay.
say hello, my
Mhm.
student, how is today, and then maybe help to
Okay.
open the door and please come in your class before uh, read pray before into the class, and then
Okay. Okay.
put your uh, put your bag, and with a simple instruction,
Okay,
but
some
is
instructions, clear
with body
instructions,
language,
nice.
touch,
The
and
body
maybe
language,
smile
that's and
is everything.
nice. Did you give motivations or maybe a reward to support your students? Like, what is it? Giving a positive value or additional value for whatever positive things that your students did.
Yes, every morning we can share our feeling, yeah, our feeling, and then how are you today, and what's your feel today? Happy,
Okay.
tired, or
Nice.
maybe exciting, and so on. So if one student or a many student like apa ya, murung gitu ya, nanti kita akan
Okay.
uh, uh,
Yeah, he or she
give
feels sorrow
give
and then sad.
give support. Stand up, please. You can share your
Okay.
feel. How do you feel?
Okay.
Kenapa tadi kok agak agak drama dikit masuk kelasnya gitu-gitu. Jadi kita
Okay.
setelah bercerita,
Yes, this is
the student and the teachers listen his story on her story.
nice, nice. A very good experience of yours. And then it's very, what is it? Inspiring, yeah, for everyone to try as solutions. Thank you so much, Mr. Rahman. Next, I would like to address Mr. Fedrian, maybe. I saw the name of Mr. Fedrian within the list of the names. Mr. Fedrian, the same question. How do you create a positive classroom environment?
Uh, well, please, first maybe we should make a agreement
Mhm,
in the beginning of the class or
mhm.
the academic year that we have some
Okay.
certain rules in the
Mhm,
classroom so everyone will feel
mhm.
safe and everyone will
Yes.
enjoy the learning process without worrying about anything. Maybe
Okay.
maybe that's what we do in the
I
beginning.
see. I see. I see your point. Okay. As a master of bilingual or maybe dealing with, languages, something like that. Yeah. Of course, there will be a lot of collaborations, or there were a lot of collaborations within your classroom. How do you encourage collaborations among students, Mr. Pedrian? How do you encourage collaborations within your bilingual activities or maybe classroom language activities? Sorry, Mr. Fedrin. Okay. Mr. Fedrin,
Yeah,
do you want to answer my question?
sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
how do you encourage collaborations within your language lesson activity?
Oh, to encourage collaboration.
Yeah.
Uh,
How do you encourage?
well, maybe we can make some kind of activities or games
Mhm.
involving some groups. So we divide
Okay.
students into groups, and then
Mhm.
we make some games to compete each other,
Mhm.
to compete between the groups, and maybe that way they feel challenged to
Okay.
collaborate within
Okay.
that.
Okay. So you promote teamwork and cooperation among them. Yes?
Yeah, I think so.
I
Yeah.
see. Yes. Thank you so much, Mr. Pedro. It's very valuable for us. Yeah. So yeah, what Miss Rohma and Mr. Pedrian said was true. Yeah, to create a positive classroom environment. Yeah, the first value is to support the students by giving supportive atmosphere. Yeah, foster a supportive and inclusive environment where students feel valued and motivated to excel. Yeah, of course, every student has different, quotients or what we call intelligences, right? The way they learn, the way they approach to grasp or understand something, maybe by kinesthetic approach or maybe by verbal approach, by visual approach, etc. Yeah. The next one is dealing with the encouraging collaborations. Yeah. We can promote teamwork and cooperations by allowing students to learn from each other's strength and perspective. Yeah. Thus, here not only respect that we try to establish within the activity, but also we can make the students more confident of whatever they actually have. Yeah, sometimes a student, they have the inner power, the inner talents within their personality, but maybe they are shy. Yeah, they are not eager to express what they have, something like that. That's why thus the teachers yeah need to stimulate them, need to facilitate them. Okay, next is dealing with the strategy of communication with the students. Strategies for effective communication with students. It can be, the first one is active listening, clarity, and feedback. Clarity and consistency. Active listening, develop strong listening skills to understand students' needs and concerns, building trust and rapport. Rapport here, not report, not progress report. But rapport in here means relationship. Artinya rapport di sini adalah bukan laporan, tapi hubungan, relationship. Maybe I would like to address the other. Let me see first. Mr. Maybe Mr. Yahya. Mr. Yahya, I have a question for you.
Yes, Mister.
Do you like to listen to your students' need first,
Uh,
or do you apply one method of teaching for all students?
yes, I like to hear my student.
Okay. Can you give me a real case, for example, when your students had a
Uh,
difficulty on
yeah.
something, and then you listened to him first, and then you gave solution? Can you tell me about that?
Okay. The the case the case when I'm teaching the student. I'm in class teaching the Quran studies, and when I
Mhm.
talkie or my student
Mhm.
give the story to me,
Mhm.
one of them uh, like mengadu, what the
Okay.
okay, call
They
me.
recorded each other,
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
yes, they call me, Mister. There are a student who fight with his friend. Uh, so
Okay.
uh, so uh, so I call this student when they are fighting, and
Okay. When they were
I
fine.
listen. Why are you fight with your friend?
Mhm.
So I give him a solution, and I give
Mhm.
him advice.
Nice, nice. Okay, yeah. That is one way to listen to the students' needs and concerns, to
Yeah.
build trust and rapport, or relationship. And then number two, or second one is clarity and consistency. Jadi kejelasan dan konsistensi. Be clear and consistent in communication using simple language to ensure understanding and avoid misunderstanding. Yeah. Okay. The case is like this. For example, when okay, we can take the case of Mr. Yahya. When the students fought at a time, we didn't judge which one to blame, but we listened to it first. And then Mr. Yahya just stated that he used a very simple language to ensure the understanding and try to avoid the misunderstanding. The goal is to build the trust among students. Maybe they can collaborate together. And then feedback, establish effective feedback channels to provide constructive input and encourage student growth here. Of course, it is our duty, yeah, in order to give solutions, to give feedback, a good feedback, for students to understand how to behave well. The next one is managing students' behavior and discipline. The first one, we have positive reinforcement. Implement positive reinforcement strategies to encourage desirable behavior and motivate students. Jadi di sini kalau kita coba pahami, positive reinforcement ini adalah penguatan positif, di mana kita mengimplementasikan penguatan positif, strategi-strateginya untuk encourage desirable behavior, untuk memunculkan, menciptakan sikap-sikap dari students yang kita inginkan and motivate the students. For example, we use a clear language, we use a positive language, yeah, in order to deal with the conflict resolutions by equipping students with conflict resolution skills to handle disagreements and interpersonal issues effectively. Okay, and then encouraging uh, student engagement and participation. Yeah, interactive lessons. I would like to address another person here, maybe uh, Miss Wahda. Miss Wahda, what is your best technique to create interactive lessons? You know, Gen Z today, or maybe our students is not Gen Z anymore, but Gen Alpha. Yeah, after Gen Z is Alpha generations. Okay, how to create interactive lessons so that they will pay attention fully, not only partially, only 5 or 10 minutes. Miss Wahda, do you have something to share to us? Excuse me, Miss Wahda. Okay, maybe Miss Wahda is still cooking. Okay, no problem. Yeah. I'd like to address maybe Miss Robia. Miss Robia, are you still
Yeah,
there?
present.
Okay, Miss Robia, nice to hear your voice. Okay, I know that you're very active and very yeah, enthusiastic, something like that. Do you have any approach or spatial technique for interactive lessons? Yeah, for the alpha generation today, in which it is your students now.
Well, I use some kind of approach to make the
Mm.
interactive lessons using math
Mm.
challenge, using uh
Mention.
project projection uh using uh slideshow, and there is
Okay,
game,
slideshow.
and
Games.
I ask the student to solve the problem, collaborate each other.
Okay.
Yes, and then yeah, it makes the student interactive when they don't know how to solve the problem. That then
Mm.
they will ask me, and I will give a scaffolding. Like I just give a clue, not the answer, and then they
Nice
collaborate on
scaffolding,
the
give the clue.
that such of thing.
Mm. Okay, that's very interesting. Yeah. So you like to facilitate the students, yeah,
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
solutions when they
yeah.
have problems, something like that. Okay,
Yes,
okay. Tell
always.
me, what is the most difficult uh, case or maybe student to teach?
Well, I know the basic math, and some of the students maybe
Mhm.
might have no my standard, like
I
basic
see.
addition,
I
subtraction,
see. Okay.
multiplication.
Yes.
It's not
Multiplication,
below my
division.
standard. Yeah, yeah, it's below my standard at junior high school.
Okay.
They
Okay.
standard maybe in elementary school. So I have to give a bridging basic math before they can approach in
Okay.
junior high school.
Nice, nice, nice. You give the bridging, yeah, for
So,
the abstractical questions within math. Yeah.
yeah.
Do you also contextualize your abstractical formula within math into real life case?
Of course, yeah, because
Like
in
what? Like what? Can you tell me the
uh,
example?
my concern for maths is realistic mathematics, RMA.
Mm-hmm.
RMA is the
Mm-hmm.
function of mathematics usually implemented in Europe, not in America. So I always
Okay.
figure out two kind of mathematics, and I always give contextual or realistic mathematics to my student. For example, if I want to uh, teach about like algebra, so
Mm-hmm.
I hope the student know what algebra in
I
daily life
see.
activity. What is the
I
algebra in
see.
the yeah in their
Mm-hmm.
so I always start with the real life words, real life condition.
Okay, real life works. Okay, so problems. Okay, nice.
So until they understand the real life condition, I bridge it into math condition.
Nice, nice. Yeah. So by the time you came to the classroom, yeah, you addressed them with simple life problem that is very real, yeah, in life, and then ask them the solutions, and then you insert or maybe you instill the what is it, the materials within the math lesson. Yeah, nice.
Yes.
Okay, it's very effective, I believe. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ms. Robia, for your
Yes.
concern and insights. Okay. The next one is hands-on activities. Employing hands-on activities and group projects to stimulate engagement and foster a joyful learning experience. Yeah. So by the time we have a lot of plans, plan A, B, C up to Z, and then we equip those plans, yeah, with uh, rich materials, hands out, yeah, or maybe games like what Mr. Umer, Mr. Rubia, or maybe Mr. Yahya stated, yeah, just now. It will equip us to be more prepared in order to handle various students. The next one is provide instructional strategies. Here, the second module of ours will be dealing with the real gambits and expressions. Yeah, to be told, to be instructed to the students later. Yeah. Okay. So we just try to open the what is it? The slide. This one. Yeah. I call it 50 English instructions for classroom management. Yeah. And then we have 50 lists of classroom gambits or expressions. Yeah. The first one here, please take out your math textbooks. Yeah. So we need to grammatically say it correctly. We need to clearly, as clear as possible, convey it with good pronunciation. Yeah. With loud voice. Like, let's take out your math textbooks, like that. Okay. So we have a simple conversation or dialogue here, yeah, between teacher and student. I would like to appoint maybe for the teacher is Miss Srikartini. Miss Srikartini, are you available?
Yes,
Miss
sir.
Srikartini?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
The next one is Miss Tika as the student. Okay. So Miss Srikartini is the teacher, and then Miss Tika as the student. Okay. Miss Sri, you can start first.
Good morning,
This
class.
one?
Okay. Good morning, class. I hope you're still ready for our maths lesson today. Please take out your math textbooks.
Okay. Miss Tika?
Morning, Miss. Sure, I've got my book right here.
Right here. Okay. Yeah. Good morning, class. I hope you're all ready for our math lesson today. Please take out your math textbooks. Yeah. So we need to be confirmed. We need to affirm our conveyance. Yeah. Very clear. Yeah. With, of course, not only good pronunciation, but also emphasis. Like, what is it? Nakana. Gitu ya. And the student will respond, good morning, Miss Johnson. Sure, I've got my math book right here. And like that. Yeah. It is very beneficial. And then we can alternate the word math into science, or maybe English, or maybe social, or maybe Arabic, etc. Yeah. Okay, the second one is let's start by reviewing our spelling words. What is the function? What is the function of this expression? Let's start by reviewing our spelling words. It is dealing with the spell words that the students try to, what is it? Try to reinforce, try to memorize. Okay, we have the teacher and the student again. I'd like to address Mr. Wait, Mr. Bayu as the teacher, and then Miss Desi as the student. Okay, Mr. Bayu and Miss Desi, are you available? Yeah, can you help me to read it
Okay,
out?
Mister.
Mr. Bayu, you can read this one. Today,
Oh yeah. Okay. Today we are going to reinforce our spelling skills. Let's start by reviewing our spelling words from the previous lesson.
very good. Next, Miss Desi.
Yes, sound good, mister. I've been practicing them at home.
Okay, very good. Yeah. Today we're going to reinforce our spelling skills. Let's start by reviewing our spelling words from the previous lesson. Yeah. And then the student respond, sounds good, Mr. Davis. I've been practicing them at home. Yeah. So by the time you try to reinforce something, yeah, you can change or alternate the word or phrase spelling, yeah, into something else. For example, like today we're going to reinforce our fraction lesson, our multiplication memorizing. Let's start by reviewing our multiplication, yeah, from 1 until 10, like that. Yeah. So it is changeable. It is alternatable. We can change it. We can alternate it. Yeah. And number 3, everyone find a partner for the group activity. Yeah, usually we have no idea what to say when we need to instruct students, yeah, together in a group of 2 persons or 3 persons or 4 persons. And this is the expression. Everyone find a partner for the group activity. And then we have the simple dialogue. I'd like to appoint, wait, let me see the list of the name here. Mr. Fahriza Mudaki will be the teacher, yeah, 4.3, and Miss Fitri as the student. Okay, Mr. Zaki, can you start by being a teacher and
Yes,
Miss
sir.
Fitri as the student?
Yes,
You
sir.
can start.
Okay. For our next activity, we will be working in pairs. Everyone, find a partner for the group activity.
Okay, Miss Fitri. Okay, Miss Fitri, are you available? Okay, I will help Miss Fitri. Can I work with Jenny, Miss Anderson, and then Mr. Zaki?
Of course. Great choice.
Okay, yeah. For our next activity, we'll be working in pairs. Everyone find a partner for the group activity. And the student responds, can I work with Jenny, Miss Anderson? And then the teacher, yeah, responds back like, of course you can, Tim. Great choice. Yeah. So by the time we try to direct the students to find a partner for the group activity, we can say everyone find a partner for the group activity. Okay, next, number 4, the gambit is please raise your hand if you have a question. Yeah, it is not rise, but raise your hand. Yeah, and this one is not question, but question. Yeah, actually, how do we, for example, detect the pronunciation? We can use twophonetics.com. We can copy paste this, copy, and then I'm gonna use this one, twophonetics.com. Yeah, you can see this one, twophonetics.com. And I try to paste the English word or maybe phrase. And then I can choose the typical transcriptions that I want. Okay. This, for example, British transcription only, and then show. And then you can see the result. Yeah, it's question. Yeah, this T and long S is ch. So question, not question yet, but question. Okay. Yes. So this one, please raise your hand if you have a question. And then the teacher and the student, I would like to appoint 2 persons. The teacher will be Mr. Fedrian and Miss Juita. Would you like to be the student, please? Mr. Fedrian, you can start first as we move on. Mr. Fedrian, are you available?
Yeah. As we move on to the next concept, remember, if you have any questions, please raise your hand.
Okay. Miss Juita,
Miss
student.
Carter, Miss Carter, I didn't quite understand the last part. Can you explain it again?
Okay, very good. Yeah. As we move on to the next concept, remember, if you have any questions, please raise your hand. Yeah. So we need to pay attention on the intonation as well. Ya, jadi kita selain satu pronunciation yang tadi, ya, grammar, yang ketiga adalah intonation. As we move on to the next concept, remember, if you have any questions, please raise your hand. Okay, yeah. And then the student responds, Miss Carter, I didn't quite understand the last part. Can you explain it again? Yeah. Okay, very good. Nice. Number 5, it's time to line up for recess. Anyone would like to explain, yeah, what is the meaning of it's time to line up for recess? You can say it in Bahasa, of course. I'd like to challenge maybe Miss Pipit. Are you still available there? Of course, you're the host. Miss Pipit, can you guess what is the meaning of "It's time to line up for recess"? Artinya apa sih, Miss? It's time to line up for
It's time
recess.
to line up for recess.
For recess. Apa tuh artinya, Miss? Kira-kira.
Waktunya untuk
Fungsinya artinya.
berbaris. I didn't know
Berbaris
recess.
ketika apa? Ketika apa? Ada yang tahu recess itu apa?
It's time for
Anyone
recess.
knows?
Istirahat, Mister.
Ya, apa Mister Yan?
Istirahat, Mister.
Istirahat, betul.
Break time.
Ya, break time. Tadi yang
Break
jawab break time.
time.
Oke, betul juga. Ya, break time. Good. Ya. Oke. Miss Pipit jadi teacher ya.
Okay.
And then the student, Mr. Yan. Okay, Miss Pipit, you can go first. All right, class.
Okay. All right, class. It's time for recess. Let's line up quietly and head to the playground.
And then Mr. Yan.
Yay! This is my favorite time. I will be the line leader today, Mrs. Thompson.
Okay,
That sounds like a plan, Sarah. Lead the way.
MashaAllah, so international, yeah? Okay, yeah. All right, class, it's time for recess. Recess time is similar to break time, yeah. Let's line up quietly and head to the playground. Yeah, ayo baris-baris. Dan siap-siap menuju ke, ya, taman bermain, tempat bermain. Yay, recess is my favorite time. I'll be the line leader today, Mrs. Thompson. Line leader itu, ya, ketua kelas untuk berbaris itu ya. Seperti itu. It sounds like a plan, Sarah. Ya, maksudnya sounds good. Ya. Lead the way. Ayo, arahkan, pimpin barisan. Ya, lead the way. Okay, nice. Good job, Miss Pipit, ya. Next, the expression is quietly work on your assignments until I call your group. Okay, maybe anyone can explain in which case or maybe when do we use this expression? Maybe Miss Atika Zulfa can explain about this. Miss Atika, are you available to share with us? Yes. Can you enlighten us how do we use or when do we use quietly work on the assignments until I call your group?
Okay, can anyone hear my voice?
Yes, it's very clear as clear as crystal.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
Okay, maybe can you explain or enlighten us when do we use this expression quietly work on assignments until I call your group?
Okay. My thought, we have to use this kind of expression when we are already in the assignment time, like when we have delivered all of the materials. Usually we give the students assignments, right?
I see. Okay.
So what is it? Stimulate what they have learned. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Nice. Okay, thank you so much. It's so enlightening, right? Yeah.
Perfect.
Quietly work on the assignments until I call your group. Yeah, means that we need to make the students behave. Yeah, quietly focus on the assignments that they have. Yeah, whether it is such a handout or maybe project. Yeah, and then by the time it is the time for the submissions and performance, and the teacher will call them. Yeah, call upon their group by the name of the group or maybe by the name of the students. Nice. Thank you so much, Miss Atika. Yeah. And I would like to challenge Miss Atika to be the teacher. And then the student, I would like to appoint maybe, wait. Maybe Mr. Iqbal. Mr. Iqbal, are you available? Yeah, of course, yeah. Mr. Iqbal will be the student. Miss Atika will be the teacher. You can start first, Miss Atika. Okay, class.
Okay. Okay, class, we are going to work on our assignments in group today. Quietly work on your assignments until I call your group.
Mr. Iqbal?
Can I start with question number 2, Mrs. Atika?
Absolutely, Pak. Pak Syafati. Absolutely, work at your own pace, and I will call each group when it's time to share.
Nice. Yeah, very good. Yeah, I give a class. Okay. So, okay, class, we're going to work on our assignments in groups today. Quietly work on your assignments until I call your group. Ya, jadi kita meminta mereka untuk benar-benar fokus dan tenang ketika mengerjakan tugas ya bersama grup mereka. Can I start with question number 2? This is project request or Miss Atika. Ya, itu ada negosiasi dari siswa biasanya kan boleh nggak sih dikerjain secara random gitu? Can I randomly answer the questions? Can I randomly do the project number 3 first? Yeah, because that's what I think the easiest. Karena itu nomor 3 adalah yang aku pikir paling gampang misalnya gitu ya. And then teacher responds, absolutely, yeah, Iqbal, like that. Work at your own pace, ya. Apa sih maksudnya work at your own pace? Maksudnya apa? Maybe Mr. would like to explain again. What is the meaning of work at your own pace? Kira-kira apa, Miss?
You know, every student has their own understanding the material. So yeah, I mean like to do the assignments, whether start from the easiest or start from the number 1. And own pace means like it's up to the students and based on their understanding of the method. Sometimes
Yes,
slow,
I do agree.
sometimes
I do agree with that. Yes, pace in here, yeah, literally means langkah. Ya, kalau kita kontekstualkan, pace di sini berarti kemampuan dari si students. Ya, Miss Atika just now stated about students' understanding or skills. Yeah, it is true. Yeah, work at your own pace. And I'll call each group when it's time to share. Mau dikerjain nomor 3 dulu, nomor 4 dulu, baru nomor 1. Yeah, it's up to the students. Very good. And then number 7, remember to use your indoor voices in a classroom. Nah, ini ada frase indoor voices nih. Apa sih maksudnya indoor voices itu? Apakah kita harus bekerja sama di dalam ruangan? Atau apa sih maksudnya indoor voices? Nah, I'd like to challenge maybe from the list of the name here. Maybe Miss Levina Adawiyah can explain. What does it mean by the expression of remember to use your indoor voices in a classroom? Ms. Levina, have you got any thought about this to enlighten us? Please share.
Sorry, sir. Assalamualaikum
Okay.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Actually, my signal in here is not good, but
Okay.
I'm
Your
still
signal there.
follow your information about the information about the material in here.
Okay,
But
okay. Okay, no
sorry,
problem. No
I
problem.
can
It's okay.
I
It's
can
okay, it's okay.
join for my input for my input.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
you.
Miss Lulu. Miss Lulu, have you got any thought about the meaning of remember to use your indoor voices in the classroom? Maybe you can enlighten
Okay,
us.
okay, Mr.
Okay, what does it mean? Remember to use your indoor voices in the classroom.
I think it's like we have to lower our voice
We need to
in the
lower
class.
our voice,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, like so that we can focus on the studies. I think so.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, it means we need to adjust. We need to control, our voice. Yeah, in order to keep the class conducive. Yeah, especially dealing with the transitions to something silent like reading time. Yeah. Jadi use your indoor voices atau use our indoor voices itu artinya adalah kita diminta untuk mengatur volume suara. Ya. Remember to use your indoor voices in the classroom. Yeah. Okay, Miss Lulu, would you like to be a teacher? Would you like to be the teacher here and say the conveyance? And then I'd like to appoint the other one for being the student. Maybe Mr. Sidki. Mr. Sidki will be the student. Yeah. And then Miss Lulu will be the teacher. Yeah, Miss Lulu, you can start first. As we transition
to our reading time, remember to use your indoor voices in the classroom.
Okay, Mr. Sidki.
Got it, Miss Lulu. We'll keep it quiet.
Okay, got it, Miss Lulu. We'll keep it quiet. Good. Yeah. As we transition to our reading time, remember to use your indoor voices in the classroom. Got it, Miss Lulu. We'll keep it quiet. Ya, kita harus mengontrol suara supaya suasana tenang. Like that. Yeah. Okay. My question is, have you ever used this kind of expressions, or what is your own language? What is your own structured language in order to make the class quiet? Kalau Mr. Sidki ketika meminta untuk anak-anak tenang dalam bahasa Inggris itu pernah nggak?
I used to say a simple word like quietly.
Quiet please, gitu ya. It's very simple ya. Quiet please, pay attention, gitu ya. Quiet please, it's reading time, gitu ya. Nice. Okay, it's functional too.
As simple as
It's
cat.
functional. It's very simple. Yes, yeah. And then the long version, remember to use your indoor voices in the classroom. Ya. Jadi versi panjangnya kita bisa katakan ini, ya. Indoor voices means our control of our own voice. Next, listen carefully to the instructions before beginning. Ya, ini gampang sekali ya. Pasti rata-rata teman-teman sudah pernah ya menyatakan ini atau mengatakan ini. Classroom. Aisyah, Miss Aisyah,
Yes,
what is the meaning of listen carefully to the instructions before beginning?
listen carefully to the instruction before beginning.
Hmm.
There need the student need to listen before the instruction.
Okay, for example, like, have you ever given them such activity or project to do? Of course, you have, right?
Yes.
Yes. Did you say listen carefully to the instructions before beginning to the students, or you just let them freely do the task or project?
Maybe like if you want if I want them to listen carefully, I like to counting like 1, 2,
Oh,
3.
okay.
Yes, they are will be
Alert.
conversation. Yeah.
Countdown, warning. Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Like
listen
that.
carefully. Okay, I will count until 10. 1,
Hmm.
2, 3, like that, yeah?
Yes, like that.
Okay. Miss Reni, as you are teaching in the classroom as well, did you say listen carefully to the instructions before beginning to the students, or did you just let the students to do the project or maybe tasks or assignments freely? Yeah, Miss Reni, please.
Yes, yes. Usually, if I'm to want my student to listen, so I before listen we make a deal class. So if anybody talks, so everyone must listen.
Okay, okay. I will let you to be the teacher here within the conversation, and Miss
Yes.
Aisha, please be the student. Yeah, you can start first, Miss Reni. Today's art
Okay.
project.
Today's our project is a bit different. So listen carefully to the instruction before beginning.
Miss Aisha.
Should we start with drawing or coloring first, Miss Reni?
Excellent question, Aisha. I will explain the steps and then you can begin.
Okay, yeah. Today's art project is a bit different, so listen carefully to the instructions before beginning. Should we start with drawing or coloring first, Miss Aisha? Excellent question. Yeah. I'll explain the steps and then you can begin. Yeah. Okay, good. Next is don't forget to write your name on your paper. Of course, it is dealing with, yes, the preparations, yeah, the initiation before we do the quiz, we do the examinations, etc. Yeah. Here, teacher and student. I'd like to appoint two persons as well. I'd like Miss. Wait. I'd like Miss Juita. Is Miss Juita available?
Yeah, Mr.
Okay. Miss Juwita will be the teacher, and then Mr. Imamul Aziz will be the student. Okay, Miss Juwita, you can start first. Good morning, class.
Good morning, class. Before we begin the quiz, please don't forget to write your name on the top right corner of your paper.
Okay, Mr. Imam, maybe you can help. Good morning, Miss Imam. Okay, Mr. Imam, are you available? If not available, I will help. Good morning, Miss Juwita. Sure, I'll make sure to write my name. Yeah. So here in morning class, before we begin the quiz, please don't forget to write your name on the top right corner of your paper. Yeah. Jadi harus spesifik. Top right corner, or maybe top left corner. Yeah. Or maybe top middle corner. Ya, kalau top middle nggak ada corner ya. Right corner itu ada cornernya. Left itu ada. Kalau middle itu nggak ada ya. Please write your name on the top middle of your paper. Okay. Good morning, Miss Johnson, or maybe Miss Juwita. Sure, I'll make sure to write my name. Okay, very good. Before doing the quiz or maybe before doing the examinations, it's a very common gambit to be spoken. The next one, let's take turns sharing our favorite books. Yeah. Within literacy enhancement session, yeah, I believe that this kind of thing, this kind of instructions will be spoken in front of your students. Yeah. I'd like someone to share first. Maybe Miss Julie. Miss Julie, are you available to share with us? Miss Julie? Okay. It's okay, no problem. What about Mr. Muhammad Rizky? Mr. Muhammad Rizky, are you available? Okay. What about Miss Nia Rodiawati? Miss Nia, are you available to share with us? Miss Nia? Okay, no problem. Back again to Mr. Rahman. Mr. Rahman, please share to us. Please enlighten us. Do you like to conduct literacy enhancement activity in your classroom? Mr. Rahman?
Sorry. Yes, sir.
Okay, it's okay, no problem. Do you like to conduct literacy enhancement activity to your students?
Okay. For kindergarten, maybe for the first about literacy, yeah.
Literacy, reading book.
New story, and I bring new books. Okay. Do you want to listen or look my book? Okay, so
Okay.
after that we can share the picture and the
Okay.
book and
Okay.
story start to
It's very
story.
interesting. Yes. Okay. Do you let the students to take turns sharing their favorite books, like exchanging books like that?
Yeah.
Do you allow the students to exchange their books each other?
Yeah.
Okay. And then do you encourage them to do storytelling in front of the class?
Yeah. For storytelling, maybe with sorry, internet. Sound maybe slow. One upon time, and
Okay.
maybe another time with loli. Wow, this is Nabi Adam is the Prophet Adam is the man of the first in
I
Islam.
see.
Blah, blah.
I see. Okay, okay.
With
So maybe
body
yeah, as
language.
kindergarten has a lot of limitations. Yeah, I mean the students. Of course, the teacher try to facilitate, guiding them how to make, for example, simple sentences or maybe complete sentences like that, right? At least they grasp the vocabularies like that. Okay. Maybe I would like to hear from the primary school. Yeah, Miss Reni. Miss Reni, are you available to share with us dealing with your literacy program in the primary school, elementary school? Maybe you can
Yes,
share to us.
yes. To sharing favorite books, Mister.
Yeah, dealing with the
Yes,
literacy programs, sharing books in primary school.
yes. To sharing favorite books. Usually, the first we announcement to parents to bring books from home. To students bring to school, and in
Okay.
school the students can read together, and some maybe one or two students can storytelling books in front of class, and for the and their friends also listen and ask something if
I see.
if they want to know from this book itu
Okay.
like that.
Nice experience.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Do you encourage them to do storytelling in front of the class?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you let the students to join any competitions dealing with storytelling so far?
yes, Miss Levina accompany me
Oh,
students.
okay.
The
Nice.
competition is Sitkia yesterday.
Oh, okay. That's great experience.
We
Yeah.
send to students for to competition.
Oh, I
Quensha
see.
and Fatima. Uh,
Oh,
Mr. Yusuf, doctor.
nice. Yeah, of course, Mr. Yusuf is very knowledgeable about English, yeah, especially dealing with the literacy, and his daughter is very good at it, I believe. Yeah. Okay, let's take turns. You will be the teacher, and I'll be the student, Miss Reni, okay? You
Yes,
go first today.
yes. Today we are going to share our favorite books with the class. Let's take turns, and each of you can let us about a book you love.
I really enjoyed Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. My favorite is Chronicle of Narnia series. Okay, so I believe that students will be very excited to mention their favorite books, especially
Yes.
for literacy or lexical enhancement like that. Yeah, they will
Yeah.
mention, for example, some famous book like Harry Potter or maybe Chronicles of Narnia, or maybe dealing with another fantasy book, something like that. Yeah, but also we encourage them to read books, of course. Yeah, dealing with our prophets in Islam, something like that. Yeah, I think it will like equip our students with a lot of vocabularies. Yeah, especially in English and maybe in Arabic. Yeah, maybe we can ask the Arabic teacher in here, or maybe the Islamic teacher. Miss Retna, is Miss Retna here? Oh, Miss Retna is not here, so okay, no problem. What about Mr. Sidki? Mr. Sidki, do you encourage students to read books dealing with the prophecy stories about prophets, like Sirah Nabawiyah?
Actually, I haven't encouraged them to read
Mhm.
that yet because the lesson is not about
Okay, you are teaching Islamic studies, right?
Yes, I am teaching the Islamic studies based on the curriculum that I take.
Okay. Do you think by the time they can do storytelling
Of
within Sirah Nabawi?
course, I would like to do that. I would like to encourage them.
Oh, okay. What about Mr. Muhammad Iqbal? Mr. Iqbal, do you encourage students to retell stories about Sirah Nabawiyah, Mr. Iqbal?
Uh,
Yes.
what?
Do you encourage students to
Hmm?
do storytelling dealing with Sirah Nabawiyah?
Kadang-kadang.
Okay. It's okay. But do you think it is good for students to enhance one of their what is it? Frequently read books. Yeah, the favorite books. and one of them is about good. Yeah, it is both enhancing their faith, their vocabularies in English, and then they can take the moral values. Yeah, within the Sirah Nabawiyah storybooks about. Okay, yeah. And the last one, maybe for this session, because time is very limited, it's only 10:30 for our sessions. This one, yeah, sit up straight in your chair to stay focused. The teacher will say, class, remember to sit up straight in your chairs. It helps you stay focused during our lesson. And then the student will respond, okay, Miss Davis, sits up straight, like that. Ya. Jadi teman-teman, usahakan nanti kalau ketika menginstruksikan kepada murid-murid, ya, the first one is the pronunciation, number two is the grammar, number three is the emphasis, or we call it intonation, ya. Jadi misalnya ketika kita menggunakan poin 12 ini dalam instruksinya mengajar kelas matematika kelas 1, ya. Use your fingers to count if you're adding. Misalnya gini, as we practice addition, feel free to use your fingers to help you count. It's a useful strategy, especially for those tricky sums. Ya, jadi kita benar-benar menginstruksikan anak-anak untuk menghitung dengan bantuan jari. Contohnya gini ya, misalnya anak kelas 1 itu kan dia kadang-kadang tidak bisa menghitung misalnya 7 kali 9, 7 tambah 9. Gitu. What is 7 plus 9? Ya, or 7 plus 9 equals to, ya mereka bingung gitu kan. Nah, kita bisa bilang gini, okay class, use your fingers to count if you're adding. I will guide you. Okay, 7 plus 9, 7 on your mouth, and 9 on your hands. Nah, seperti itu. Let's count together. What is after 7? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Nah, seperti itu ya. Itu contohnya. Ya, dealing with teaching math, ya, by using our fingers to count. Yeah. Okay. Miss Bibit, I think that's all. And the teachers can read furthermore, yeah, for the rest of the points under 50. And I believe that teachers would like to comprehend it or maybe understand it and apply it within the classroom activities, especially the teaching and learning process. Okay. Okay, that's all for today. And then if you have questions, of course, Miss Pipit will allow you to ask. Okay, I will give it to Miss Pipit as the moderator. Please, Miss Pipit.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Tony, for your sharing about this what is it, this material, and thank you for all our friends that maybe there are so many insights to us about how to manage the classroom with we use our language, English language especially, maybe next Arabic language. Yes, so we have to you
Arabic
had
language
to
with
use
Arabic.
Arabic because Al Siddiq International School use the bilingual. Okay, before we give the student, the teachers to give the question, maybe I would like to give you information for our friends here that Al Siddiq International School has many kinds of program that we have, especially for kindergarten, primary, and what is that? The secondary, we have a target for Al-Quran. And for the kindergarten, the student target to just 29 and 30. And then for primary school, 15 Jews, and secondary students, 15 Jews. So hopefully the student that start from the primary until secondary, they are going to finish their what is it, memorize about the Quran, inshallah. And then after that, in Al Siddiq International School, we use English and Arabic for the delivery the materials. We always encourage for the student to speak in English and Arabic, and there is no choice for the student to speak in Bahasa, and we still process for that because language is practice, yeah. And then the second, it's not just for memorize about the Quran, but and then not only using our language, English and Arabic. So we encourage for the student to be the entrepreneur. Yeah, how to, what is that? Yeah, use or practice the project-based learning, and there are so many value in the project-based learning, like how to presentation, practice their public speaking, yeah, encourage for the public speaking, and then how to encourage the student to be the good teamwork, yeah, and then what is that? How to sell, how to not only they able for, what is it, for making something, but they have to sell their career, yeah. And then the last internalization Quran, yeah, internalization Al Quran. It's mean that the student not only learn about science, but we always give the ayah for every materi, yeah, every lesson. Maybe that's also excited information that if you can invite your friends, your neighbor, your 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 relation, yeah, your relation, you are going to get the referral, yeah, for student, if you can invite them or student to join in primary school and secondary school in Al Siddiq International School. And then next, if you want to know about many information about Al Siddiq International School, maybe you can come to Al Siddiq, yeah. Okay, next, we are going to continue for our friends. Maybe you have the question about our webinar here, yeah, because there are so many inside here. Maybe we are going to start to, what is that, to use or to do this method in our class. Okay, it's time for our friends to give the question.
Okay, anyone would like to ask question? Yeah, I'll be very open about it. Yeah, dealing about classroom language, dealing with English, dealing with other things. Yeah, dealing with the, what is it, education in general. So no problem. We can extend the question, typical questions. Anyone would like to raise the hand? Yeah. Miss Atika, do you want to ask something? Miss Rahma? Or maybe Mr. Iqbal, Mr. Rian.
Maybe
Yeah,
I
we
will
have a lot
start
of
to give the
Okay,
question,
you can
Mr.
start. You can
Tony.
initiate the question. Sure. I will
Maybe you
note it.
can, yeah, maybe you can share which one we have to more focus about our target, because our school we have to apa namanya, mengacu to as apa Dignas, yeah, Dignas curriculum, but we have to deliver in English. So maybe you have a trick, you have to, you have, what is that, a way how to focus about this problem, for example. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, I know what you mean. Of course, I know what you mean. Is. You don't worry about it. Okay, I get your questions. How to deal with, yeah, in line with our international curriculum target and our mastery with the national curriculum, something like that. Right? Okay. So I believe that the modern curriculum today is very, what is it? It's very improving. Yeah. Like curriculum Merdeka, I think it has been adopted to, have you heard about SAT? Scholastic Aptitude Test from America, from United States of America? Do you know SAT?
SIT, no.
Scholastic Aptitude Tests, and maybe some examinations, like, for example, at Excel, or maybe, yeah, some IB examinations, or maybe the way they do their student-led projects. It's been adapted to our national curriculum. Yeah, and I believe it is in line, yeah, with the national curriculum. Jadi gini, Miss, kalau kita langsung mengacu kepada international curriculum, for example, like, yeah, we have the choices, right? Like Cambridge, or maybe IB, at Excel, Oxford AQA, or maybe SAT from America. I believe it is covering the national curriculum, especially Merdeka curriculum today. Ya, karena kurikulum Merdeka itu sekarang ini sudah banyak berkembang mengadopsi ke kurikulum internasional tersebut. Ya, jadi the conclusion is, the summary is, by the time we approach to the international curriculum, yeah, whatever it is covering the national curriculum already. Yeah, the basis or the fundamental techniques or approach is the language itself. Jadi pemahaman bahasanya dulu, ya. You know that to deliver the lessons, for example, math or science or IT, yeah, using one of the international curricula, it is dealing with English for specific purpose. Jadi guru levelnya itu sudah masuk ke English for specific purpose. Mengajar IT pakai bahasa Inggris, mengajar biology, chemistry, physics using English, ya. Yeah. Mengajar social using English, ya. Yeah. And even if they can visit Cambridge, yeah, Islamic studies or Arabic is delivered in English, right? Yeah, it's ESP. English for specific purpose. Jadi memang sebuah keharusan, ya, for example, international schools, for the teachers to understand about English itself. Yeah, and dealing with the Arabic, inshallah, yeah, our idealism will be there too. We'll be using 3 languages, so Arabic, and then English first, yeah, and then the second one is Arabic. Number 3 is, yeah, the other language, yeah, or maybe Bahasa Indonesia. And of course, the integration of the Islamic values and the internalization of Al-Quran, there will be a very differentiation or something innovation, something that what we call innovations, yeah, for our curriculum. Yeah. Okay, Minister Muhammad Sidki seems to raise his hand. Maybe you have a question, sir? You can freely ask. Okay, no problem.
Yeah,
Or Mr. Rian after that.
thank you,
Okay, Mr. Sidki first.
me for the time.
Yeah, Mr. Sidki, please ask the question.
Hello.
Oh, you want to ask question? Oh, no. Mr. Rian, you raise your hand. You want to ask question? Yes. Yeah, please, sir.
Hello.
Okay, Mister. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, I want to know how to prepare our student when our student wants to continue, especially from secondary level to senior high school seperti SMA 5 atau yang lainnya. Because I think there are different curriculum when they get on secondary or in international school, and then when they continue to sekolah negeri gitu, Mister. Kurang lebih seperti itu. How can we prepare it for our student? Yeah, that's my question.
Okay. Good question. Yeah. Within curriculum or within education in general, yeah, we have 2 things. The first one is formality in cognitive, yeah, or we call it formality in curriculum. Ya, jadi kurikulum itu kalau kita pahami atau misalnya kita bahas tentang kemampuan si lulusan atau si anak yang lulus dari sekolah kita, ya, from for example junior high school level, ya. To the state school, yeah, around Bekasi, for example, like that, in which they formally implement, for example, kurikulum Merdeka, that, yeah. By the time our student can cover the skills or the cognitive, yeah, the psychomotor, and what is it, and the affective, something like that. Ya, jadi kan kalau kurikulum nasional itu kan mereka itu tentunya ada kognitif, psikomotor, dan satu lagi efektif, ditambah lagi misalnya ada kompetensi inti ya, dan segala macam. Lalu secara formalitas mereka juga ada fase-fase seperti itu ya. Kalau tidak salah itu fase di kelas 10 itu adalah fase E, sedangkan fase F itu ada di kelas 11 dan 12 ya. I mean those kind of formalities can be covered easily ya. But the point is, by the time we have delivered the international curriculum, in which it is as well covering the national curriculum. Ya, jadi ketika kita mengadopsi misalnya salah satunya dari buku Cambridge gitu kan, yang mana sebenarnya materi-materi itu juga diadopsi di dalam kurikulum mereka, ya, it is in line with their skills, their comprehension, yeah, and they will have no problem to understand, to get used to, yeah, studying at state school, yeah, around Bekasi or around Jakarta like that. Jadi pada intinya sama sekali tidak ada masalah ya within my experience. Selama pengalaman saya itu Mr. Rian, anak-anak yang justru di SMP-nya itu mempelajari kurikulum nasional, ya, those who learn about the national curriculum, ya, with in-depth comprehension, in-depth material, ya, ketika ke kurikulum Merdeka, ya, atau pindah to the school in which they adopt a national curriculum, they have no problem at all, ya. The emphasis or the differentiation or the plus point of the national curriculum is their strong logics, yeah, their strong algorithm in order to comprehend things, their confidence, yeah, in expressing their knowledge within practical activities, within a student-led project, or maybe within, yeah, any kind of activities, yeah, even some international curriculum they conduct mini thesis defense. It is not like thesis actually, but mini paper defense or paper defense. Jadi beberapa anak kelas 3 di SMP itu sudah melakukan research dalam bahasa Inggris ya dengan dua variabel X and Y, and then integration with the science or social, ya, even they have their prototype on something. Bahkan beberapa dari research mereka yang mereka ketuakan di paper, lalu mereka melakukan simulasi sidang, and then it will affect their scores to continue to senior high school. Ya, some international school, based school, ya, they did it. Mereka lakukan itu, dan ketika masuk SMA, no problem at all. Bahkan mereka bisa unggul, and even they can be very, very excellent. Yeah, they can tame any kind of competitions. That's what I believe is in my experience, Mr. Rian. Yeah, but very good questions from you. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you, Mr. Rian. Is there any other questions? Maybe from Ms. Rama. Yes, please, Ms. Rama.
Thank you, sir. How to harmonize? I like word harmonize. Yeah, harmonize the deliver of material in kindergarten between concept and languages. Arabic, English, Sundanese, Javanese, and so on, and should be prioritize. Mana yang diprioritaskan? Konsep the real in kindergarten, real object ya. Maybe with sing about the mango, orange, and pineapples. This is real mango. This is real pineapple. So how to harmonize about concept the fruits or the languages for the kindergarten, Mister? Thank you.
Okay, yeah. In language learning, we have several methods. Yeah. Why we deal with language learning within kindergarten? Because it is the basic thing for them to understand. Jadi kalau kita runutkan itu, pembelajaran bahasa itu kan pertama kali kan pasti listening, ya, like a baby. They imitate, right? They listen to their parents, but whatever campaigns or statements or languages that they learn, they listen to it first, and then they imitate by speaking, right? Jadi TK itu dua poin itu, listening dan speaking. Jadi listening dan imitating itu kita tekankan. So we cannot hope kindergarten students, to write or maybe to read something like that, but at least to listen and speak first, yeah. There are a lot of cases, for example, when, for example, we have done some approaches. Misalnya kita buat apa namanya, buat sebuah kondisi di mana kita mengajarkan sesuatu yang apa sih namanya, tangible atau sesuatu yang konkret, ya, from concrete, ya, to pictorial and then to abstract. That's the basis. Itu fasenya, ya. For example, you're dealing with teaching students about the concept of fruits like mango, and then the picture of mango, and then later only the statement of mango. Jadi memang harus ada bendanya dulu, mereka memahami secara tangible, this is mango, okay? And then the other things who looks like mango but it is not mango, they can differentiate it. And dealing with the language itself, ya, phonics is number one. Ya, tentunya kita mengajarkan phonics dulu, ya. Dan phonics itu kan akan berbeda dengan whatever it is written within formal English language. Seperti itu. Jadi sebenarnya sih jatuhnya itu mereka itu menghafal tulisan dalam bahasa Inggris yang sebenarnya we cannot track it in pronunciation. Ya, misalnya kata mango tulisannya kan dari fonik lalu ada fonik ada g sama o. Kalau kita kita chunking kan begitu, ya. Jadi mango, bukan misalnya mango. Lalu mereka pasti berpikir secara kognitif mango, gitu kan. Seperti itu, ya. Jadi belajar phonics itu penekanannya ke listening dan speaking. Ketika mereka sudah by the time they can listen and speak properly of any vocabularies that we expect to, ya baru masuk ke fase reading and writing. Jadi itu adalah dua fase yang dibedakan, Miss. Jangan diintegrasikan. Misalnya kan biasanya kita mengajar nih, kita ngajarin mereka, oke, ada bendanya secara konkret. We also show the picture as pictorial, and also we only say things as something abstract. Lalu kita juga berharap mereka atau anak-anak ini langsung bisa menulis dan membaca teks. Nah, it is not correct. Yeah. We need to build their understanding from the listening, the receptions, and imitation by speaking. Itu aja dulu. Ya, ketika semua vocab sudah di cover, by the time we have covered all of the vocabularies, lexicons for kindergarten students itu kalau nggak salah around 250, Miss. Ada 250 kata dasar yang harus mereka pahami, ya. Ketika mereka sudah pahami how to pronounce it, how to detect from listening, baru masuk ke reading. Jadi kita tinggal mengkoneksikannya, ya. It's a very easy task for the teacher to connect the dots like that, yeah. But the fundamental things, the first indicator, we need to make sure that the kindergarten students they have understood about what is it, the basic vocabulary by spoken and by listening. Gitu sih kalau menurut saya, it is based on my experience like that. Is it answering your question? Is it answering your question? Okay.
Okay, is there the question, friends?
Gimana, Miss? Kejawab nggak?
Okay, maybe it's enough, ya. Gimana,
Okay.
Miss?
Ya, apalagi kan kalau di TK ada sentra, Miss, ya. Di TK ada sentra, ya. There are a lot of teaching aids, ya. We have the projector, and then we show the graphics, what we call pictorial. Sentra itu kan something that is concrete, the projector and things, layar, itu something that is pictorial, and then our speech within verbal teaching techniques, it is something abstract, gitu. Okay, is there any more questions? Ada lagi pertanyaan? Nggak apa-apa, nanya yang sulit-sulit juga nggak apa-apa. It's okay. Tentang apa gitu misalnya.
Halo.
Ya, Mr.
Mr.
Sidki.
Sidki, silakan.
Okay, Mr. Tony, thank you for your time. I'd like to ask a thing about what to prioritize between delivering the wall content, the wall lessons, and between how to deliver them by the language we want. Because to some extent, the students doesn't understand what we are talking about by the language we are used to, we are have to talk to, I mean in English. So
Okay, I'll try to write your question. I'm so sorry. It is not as clear as I thought. Boleh diulang, Mister? Maaf.
Okay.
Maybe you can repeat the question.
What to prioritize
Prioritize
between delivering the full content, the full material, the full lesson,
the full material or full lesson. Okay.
and between the language that we need to deliver with. I mean in English, because to some extent the students doesn't understand the language if we use when we are going to deliver the content with the language English or maybe Arabic, and to some extent the students doesn't understand the material. What should we do?
Okay,
What
to
extent?
how to prioritize, how to make the students understand, yeah, of whatever we deliver, yeah, both in English or Arabic, yeah. Okay, so the first one is how to prioritize, yeah. Okay, I got your concept. So, within my experience, Sir Sidki, yeah, of course, students' understanding will be different. Yeah, their approaches of learning will be different too. Like, for example, they like something visual. They like something kinesthetic by moving, like what Miss Pipit stated, right? And some of them they like, um, yeah, using verbal, menggunakan kata-kata, something like that. Yeah, or maybe they need some activities like games or other interesting activities. Yeah, intinya the first one, my priority will be knowing the typical learning process of the students first. Ya, jadi kita harus mengetahui dulu, kalau menurut saya, ya, tipe belajar si siswa. Ya. We need to understand first the way they learn. For example, like this, student A likes visual material so much. Yeah. Student B likes something kinesthetic. Yeah. What if we try to combine it? Yeah. Kita nggak bisa langsung ibaratnya, we cannot just simply or literally or textually, yeah, put all of the what is it writing with it our PowerPoint presentation, or maybe we give them what is it a very formal questions, yeah, and then we expect them to answer, atau misalnya kita langsung ceramah ya, and then we directly give some kind of preach atau ceramah gitu ya, dealing with our lessons. It must be, something what we call breaking the ice activity, like what Miss Pipit stated, yeah, last time. Jadi memang prioritasnya adalah kalau kita ingin memahamkan student, ya, we need to break the ice first. What becomes their border, what becomes their burden, what becomes their barrier, we need to break it first. Kita harus hancurkan halangan-halangan itu dulu, ya. And by the time they engage to our explanation, by the time they focus on our explanations, yeah, it's very easy, like a sponge absorbing the water, yeah, for their process of comprehension. Jadi akan sangat mudah bagaikan busa menyerap air untuk proses mereka menyerap materi kita. So that's what I try to prioritize in order to make our student to understand better of whatever we try to say. Or maybe what Miss Robia just stated, yeah, within the statement of teaching math. For example, we give the case of problem in real life. Jadi mereka menekankan, oh, ternyata penting loh belajar ini. Because in the real life, yeah, we can apply it to solve a problem. Yeah. For example, by the time we are teaching math, we try to give them the context of Pythagoras. Yeah. Pythagoras tahu ya, yang diagonal itu, menghitung diagonal itu ya. Or maybe the system of algebra in order to count something. Yeah, like for example, we try to do comparisons. Yeah, which one is more effective using misalnya electric car and gasoline car. Yeah, berdasarkan jarak tempuh. Yeah, based on the distance and everything, and then we can do algebra. For example, that's the case in math. So within the conclusion, the first one is breaking the barrier. Yeah, we try to adjust our approach to their learning approach, yeah, or learning style. Yang kedua adalah personalizing our material into something what is it? Into something interesting to engage the attention. And number three, we can contextualize the material, yeah, so that they know better. Kalau menurut saya sih itu, Mr. Muhammad Siski. What do you think? Do you find something else? What about your priority in order to make the students more understand your lessons?
Yeah, I also working at analyzing how the students learning, how they learn is different between each other. Yeah. So, but
Okay, that's great. That's great.
yeah,
Yeah, I
but
believe that.
to some extent I cannot make a universal method that including all the learning method that they have, because they have FPH their own method, auditorial necessary, etc. But to some extent I cannot make it method that including all these. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay. Maybe for further time or for further occasion, we can share each other. Maybe
Thank you.
If you have time for me to visit your class, maybe we can discuss furthermore about it and we can have a solution. Okay, thank you so much for your concern and questions. Yeah, Mr. Sutkia, it's a very good question.
Thank you.
Is there any further? Yes, you're welcome. Is there any further questions? Okay, is it enough? Ada lagi? No more, yeah? Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. I think that's all for today. Thank you so much. And of course, I'll be 24 hours available, inshallah, because I stay in the class. I stay at school. You can meet me anytime. Yeah. Yeah, see you on the other occasions dealing with this matter or maybe other matters about our school. Okay. I'll give it back to the moderator, Ms. Pippin. Please, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all of the teachers, especially for Mr. Tony. Thank you very much for your time and your sharing. And for our friends, teachers' attention today, thank you very much. Your presence has made this experience truly meaningful. Let us carry the knowledge and inspiration gained from this moment forward, applying it to our lives, yeah, and making a positive impact in our community, inshallah. And together we can create a better future, inshallah. Thank you very much for your time. And thank you, Mr. Tony. May Allah always keep your health and always sharing to our friends to develop and improve our school. Maybe all our friends here have many insight from this webinar, and hopefully maybe this is not for the first time, but this not only one time, but maybe the second and the third and the fourth, inshallah. Thank you very much for all my friends here. And before we finish our meeting, let's say istighfar and kafaratul majlis. Astaghfirullahaladzim, astaghfirullahaladzim, astaghfirullahaladzim. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Okay,
wabarakatuh.
thank you very much
Okay,
for
thank
all
you,
my
everyone.
friends. Thank you.
Thanks for Mr.
Thank
Tony.
you.
Thank you, Miss Pipit. Assalamualaikum.
Yes, waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.